Hi and welcome back to Real Reviews, where today I'm having a look at a film called Ish, which is out in cinemas in the UK now, and it is a BFI and BBC film funded production directed by Imran Perretta. So let's dive in and find out what all the fuss is about. So Ish is, it is about a friendship between two teenage boys, between Ish and Marim. It does deal with racially charged issues. It does deal with racial profiling. It is packed to the hilt with very serious, very heavy and very considered themes. And Imran Perretta, the director, she never shies away from that sense of importance in terms of making people aware. It is very much a film about social commentary and about social awareness and also about the boundaries which the authorities are happy to cross when it comes to racial profiling, when it comes to I don't know, illustrating what the film does more than anything is it illustrates the division which exists between cultures throughout the UK, but primarily it does thrive on that relationship between Ish and Marim. But what else is there about this film which is going to get audiences into cinemas? Let's dig a bit deeper.
What decide you are, other people are going to decide for you, Ish. You get me?
So for me, Ish is a film which lingers in the memory for a number of different reasons. Primarily amongst all of them is the naturalism which exists between the central pairing of the actors that Perretta has chosen to portray Ish and to portray Marim in, and the way that their friendship flourishes, the way it sort of ebbs and flows, and the way that, shall we say, the disruptive elements of other cultures sort of interfere with that and sort of send it down this spiraling rabbit hole ultimately. I mean, it is a beautifully shot film. It is primarily shot in black and white, and there are comparisons you could make to the Bicycle Thieves within in the way it's put together, but ultimately what this movie does, it's a social commentary piece which, you know, which exposes, exploits, and to a degree explores the differences of cultures that are forced to live side by side. The fact that, you know, there is still this misunderstanding, this miscommunication, and ultimately a degree of ignorance in the way that the two can sort of coexist together. So, you know, Perretta doesn't shy away from these things. And ultimately, when the credits roll and you've walked away from Ish, I think that the thing which will linger in the memory is that combination of you know, art house cinematography, which is beautiful, and these brutal and brave and bold and ultimately incredibly powerful disruptive elements. And the clash of these two coming together is the thing which really makes Ish come alive. So on that note, I'm going to dive into my rating. Let's do that. So I'm going to be giving Ish a 4 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. There is so much to love about the film, and the biggest disappointment for me is going to be that there is not going to be a wide enough audience for it, because it is quite a small film, because it is quite a provincial film, even though it's funded by the BFI and the BBC. This is not a film which is going to reach a wide audience unless somebody bangs the drum on it. So consider the drum being banged right now for Ish. And on that note, I'm going to dive into my trailer. Let's do that. And so it is, you've reached the end of another video review, this time for the film Ish, which is directed by Imran Perretta and is out in selected UK cinemas as we speak. This is also the bit where I go, look, if you've liked the video, then give me a thumbs up. Failing that, you can always just drop a comment in the comment box below and I will respond. And finally, just subscribe so that every Tuesday and every Saturday when I get another one of these videos into your lap, you'll get a little notification you can pop in and watch or listen to as much or as little as you'd like, and then go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel, or maybe track me down on TikTok at MC_real_reviews. That's MC_real REEL_reviews. See you there.